Welcome back to the madness. I have yet another convoluted, complicated, all over the place speed build for you today because that's just how we do. So I hope you guys are ready to run around in circles for a little bit. As a lot of you guys may know, I am currently renovating my island since my last one has been finished. I really want to make a fall version of my island and kind of like channel this inner part of me that starts holidays way too early. Somebody commented on my last video like, I bet you're that kind of person that starts singing Christmas songs in July. And I'm like, is that supposed to be an insult? Okay. Christmas songs in July, derogatory. But I'm trying to followify my Animal Crossing island and make a bunch of structural changes to it. Change a couple things that I don't necessarily like about my previous island, and all in all, just do me. Before we get into the video, I do just want to throw out there that we're really close to 50,000 subscribers. Kind of crazy. If you've been watching for a while and you've been contemplating, you know, thinking really hard about if you're gonna press that subscribe button, I would say I really highly suggest it. I don't know how else to coerce you besides the promise that I will indeed be making more content and drinking more Red Bull. Cheers, this is for you. Let's celebrate by trying to make like a pumpkin patch or whatever the hell I did. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get down and dirty. So with this build, again, it was kind of like a one-off. I didn't really know exactly how I was gonna fill this awkward long space. So I thought about it for a while and I kind of figured like, hey, let's try to make a little farm. You know, farms are great little fillers. We can call them farmers. No, probably not. But yeah, I was at a sort of a loss of what to put in that area. It always was kind of an awkward area because my resident services is so close to that edge of my island, so it's like whatever. With Fall Island, however, in contrast to my Normcore Island, I am trying to use more like custom design codes and be a lot more, I guess, elaborate with my decorations style, if that's what we would like to call it. God forbid you use the word aesthetic or core. No, but I am trying to kind of like step out of the box a little bit and just do whatever feels natural. So a lot of the builds that I have been doing, I haven't really been planning as meticulously as my last island. I asked you guys like, what are some great fall builds that we could try to do? And I have somewhat of a semblance of a plan. Part of that plan is obviously to get my whole roster of villagers. Maybe I'll like throw them up or something so you guys can see who I'm trying to get. I still want to do like a neighborhood, but I want to split up my giant neighborhood in the middle of the island and make two separate neighborhoods on different areas. And so with my neighborhood, I really want to make sure that I do it like trick or treat kind of style with, I don't know, like little lawns, and I have like this idea, but I don't know, we're gonna have to see how far we get. However, I kind of want to give Lucky and Muffy their own spotlight. So with Lucky and Muffy, since they're pretty much the only like spooky looking villagers that I have, I want to put them at like the end of the neighborhood, Edward Scissorhands, like house on the end of the street kind of style, and give them like a big haunted mansion kind of themed area and a graveyard, and that's pretty much all I got. That's like my main idea for the island, and I haven't put much thought into it outside of that, so I've just been doing my best, winging it every day. I'm not gonna hold out hope that we're gonna get an update. I know I keep saying like, don't expect anything because then you can't be disappointed, but I really do kind of want to have at least a little bit of something come up, something new for the game. I haven't necessarily felt like burnt out, like, oh god, like the last thing I want to do is play Animal Crossing, but I am kind of feeling like all I do is decorate my island. So I might be taking a break from decorating pretty soon here and focusing on like the fish and the bugs, maybe trying to do like all of the little Nook Mile achievements. I think that could be a really fun challenge, as well as maybe play something else. I don't know. I mean, I've been kind of wanting to get back into The Sims 4 lately. I haven't played in a little bit. I had to put it down because I got really frustrated. I bought the Dream Home Decorator pack and it was super buggy. I bought it like the day it came out, which I never ever do that. I always wait, A, so that I can know like what are other people thinking about the game pack, and B, like I've had literal track history records of buying Sims 4 content and it being like unplayable that first day gameplay and it giving me the ick. And lo and behold, I bought a Sims 4 pack the day it was released and it was super buggy. I couldn't play it and gave me the ick. So I haven't played Sims since then, and I've been kind of looking into maybe getting cottage living to revitalize my love for the game. However, I don't know if that's just retail therapy talking or what. I don't know if I should necessarily make like Sims or variety content on this channel, but I would be really interested in doing something like that in the future, just because like I think it would be really fun to make Sims videos. So that's something that I've been considering as well, maybe like in a separate space, a separate area, just to kind of like mess around and do whatever I want, because that's ultimately at the end of the day what I'm about. So like I said, this build was kind of like all over the place and I didn't have a plan at all besides farm. And then I have to kind of figure out where this path is going. So I had to work on like the river, that little cliff that I terraformed with an incline going up to it. I plan on putting like a little fall market up there. I think it would be really cool to have that be right behind resident services. And so I put like the little layout for it up there. However, we're gonna save it for like a stream or another day. And then I wanted to make sure that I carved out the path that goes right through, because you know my roads are really important. Ever since I made my last island and all of my paths and roads have been totally straight. Oh my god, it's been such a freaking game changer. I love symmetry. I love structure. I am just that girl. I love it. I also finished this build and I thought it looked a little funky. So then I googled like fall Animal Crossing farms and I saw a bunch of people do little pumpkin patches in like a whole different way. I took a couple inspo pics that I saw on I think Reddit and Instagram. I'll throw them up or something so you can see, but I was like, I kind of want to restructure my little pumpkin patch and my cornfield in these sort of ways. So I ended up going back and doing that a little bit later. And you can see here, it looks so much better. It feels like there's just like a little bit more to look at, you know, like she's just more interesting to look at. And I think it looks really nice. So overall, I'm happy that I went back and I looked at some inspiration pics because I can't have a single original thought, let's be honest. This is our final result, of course. So I have that little bridge. I'm walking us all the way to the front. On our right, our little farm, our cornfields, lots of flowers, lots of like little apple trees all around. It's just screaming fall weather to me. A couple things that I can already see that I want to change, like that big brick area. Don't know what's going on there. Had no ideas. I was like, let's just put some seating. And that'll be our placeholder until I figure out what exactly I am trying to do there. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I always appreciate it. Again, thank you for nearly 50,000 subscribers. It's been really cool and unexpected. So I'm really stoked about that. In my last video, we went on a little IRL shopping spree for my fall decor, as you can see back here. We're really getting into the autumn spirit. And I talked a little bit about my plans and my villagers for the island. In case you wanted to go watch that, feel free. Don't forget to come check us out on Twitch, twitch.tv/finessecrossgirl, as well as my other social medias, Instagram, Twitter, I don't even really know what else, Discord, don't forget about that. Let me know if you're gonna do anything with your island for the fall. I'm curious. And I kind of want to copy some of the builds that you guys are doing because I have zip zero none ideas. But I will see you guys in the next one.